Hey guys, Dan here from OreoClan. I'm here to talk to you about the PS Vita TV. I wanted to review this for a while, but I had to wait until I got a camera. Quite frankly, this is like the coolest little thing you will ever find, dude. Um, it's what it is that it's basically a Vita, a PS Vita, that's just this little small guy that you can actually put onto your television and play onto your television. And this plays all Vita games. It's got a little slot right. What side is it? This side. It's got a little slot. Oops. I got no nails, so I can't get it. Oh no. Oh god, the video's horrible. I'm doing a bad job. Listen, you can see that it says Vita TV right there. You can open that and put Vita games in it. Also, on the back here, you got the little memory card slot right here. The USB slot so that you can sync either your PS3 or your PS4 controller. They're compatible with both. Your HDMI port and Ethernet port, and then this is your power supply. So it's $40 now. It had a price drop. It used to be $100, and at that price, it's worth it if you don't have a Vita already. But as a Vita owner, I saw no point in getting this. But at $40, hell yeah, I'll get it. Why not? So to show you, I kind of want to show you guys. I got a game right up here. Give me a second. Kind of want to show you guys how big it is in comparison to. Sorry, I'm taking so long with this. In comparison to a game case. So you can see that it's quite small in comparison to a game case. It's smaller than my hand even, and my hands are pretty small. So that's really cool, and it doesn't. If you know anything about Vitas, you know they don't run at 720. They actually run at like 640 or 560. I can't remember what it is, but not quite 720, but better than like PS2. They actually look all right. On top of that, with the memory card slot, say if you have a Vita and you want to buy one of these so you can play stuff online, like for instance, Persona 4 Golden. I personally wanted to play that on a big screen because I know that it's a pretty nice looking game, and it's a remake of a PS2 game that I really wanted to play. And I wanted to be able to play it on the television. With this, you can, and with this little memory card slot here, you can actually play PSP games onto your television without having to own a PSP with just this. Because you can download the PSP games that are on the PSN network with this. I really think this is a great console, say if you're going on a trip and you want to take like you want to take a console with you because you're not going to be playing games too much. You're on a trip, you're enjoying yourself. But maybe on your downtime you're going to play some games. This is perfect for that. Look how small this thing is. It's perfect. You don't even need the shit, man. This is my wallet. It's smaller than my wallet. This can fit in my back pocket, dude. This, like, seriously. So, you could do that, and that's kind of cool. And then on top of that, if you're a 360 or an Xbox One owner, but you grew up with PlayStation 1 games, or you grew up with PSP games even, you can buy this console just for the PSN network so you can play old PS1 and PSP games. It's really nice for that. And that's actually something my brother, who plays Xbox One and 360, he's pretty much just an Xbox guy. He thought this was really cool, and he was actually thinking about getting one because he doesn't want to commit like $100, whatever the fucking PS3 is now, or like $400 towards a PS4. He would rather just get something like this that he can play old games on, the old games that he misses, you know. And that's what it's really good for. Now, if you are a YouTube person like me, where you try to do Let's Plays, apparently, I haven't tried this, so I don't know for sure. You can use an HDMI splitter on the HDMI right here, and that apparently will let you record. I haven't tried this. I have no idea. I'm going to trust it and say that it does work because there's a couple videos on it. So that's really cool. And it's just got a little power supply right here. This is the little cable for it. I would go underneath, but you're just going to see a clusterfuck of cables. So, but it's quite long. It's not super short, in case anyone's wondering, and works just fine. I really like it, and I want to show you some video of me using it. So I'm going to cut to that right now. Okay, so we're here at the menu, and you can see clearly that you have some games here, of course. But basically, it looks just like a Vita screen would. It looks pretty good on my monitor. I guess depending... I imagine if you get like a gigantic television screen, it might not look that good. But on this 25 or 24-inch monitor, it's pretty nice. And just to show you, yes, I have PSP games. You know, I have a lot of PSP games. I can get PS1 games, but I don't think I have any on here. But if there's, like, say, like Dissidia, a lot of people love this game and would like to be able to play it on a big screen, possibly. With this, you can, so long as you buy it on the PSN network. And, of course, I have a lot of stuff. Here's the problem with... I'm not even gonna do that right now. Here's the problem with the original buy of this game, is that when you get it, it doesn't come with a memory card, unfortunately. So if you want a memory card, you have to buy it yourself, which doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but the memory cards can get kind of expensive. If you want like a 64 gig one, which is kind of what I want, but I just don't have. If you want a 64 gig memory card, it costs close to $80, and it's not really worth it. So, apart from that, the only other problem I have... Oh, I want to show you this too. This is my controller, right? See how it's plugged in? I can unplug it, and it still works. It's still working. So, that was a question my brother had, that do I have to have the controller plugged in? No, you don't. And like I said, it does work with both PS3 and PS4 controllers. But, the only other problem I have with it is that the Wi-Fi is not very good. I feel like the Vita even has better Wi-Fi. I could be wrong, but this console is pretty bad when it comes to Wi-Fi. Of course, there is an Ethernet port, so if you want to just, you know, plug in your Ethernet cable, you can. What else we got? What else do I have to show you? Yeah, if you hold the PlayStation button, you have this. It shows you your little, you know, everything going on here. So it has a nice little menu for you. And I want to show you, I'm just going to kind of tilt this down a little. This is my Mirror Master Rebirth cartridge. I finally managed to get this open, by the way. But I'm just going to slide that in there. Cool. And then it's just, wow, right up there. And then I can just go right in and play. And it's really cool. It's really cool that you were able to play Vita games and PSP games, especially on the television. Most people say there's not a lot for Vita, and there's no reason to buy this console because there's nothing for it. This is very true in a lot of senses. If you're not into Japanese style games or Japanese RPGs, then yeah, there's not a lot for Vita. But there is a lot for PSP. There's a lot for PlayStation 1. $40 for a console that you can play some PS1 games on and PSP games on, I think it's worth it. I don't think it's a bad idea. So, there you go. That's my review on this. Like I said, it's about $40. That's what I got it for anyways. I don't know if there was a sale. I don't think there was. I know there was a price drop. So, I'm going to turn this down just so. But, so I know there was a price drop, but I don't know if it's $40 now or $60. Either way, it's a good price. It's about the price of a game for a console that works perfectly. And on top of that, like I said, if you're a Xbox user and you want to play old PS1 games, you can now. So that's really cool. And if you want to be able to play PSP games and PS Vita games on television, this is what you need. And considering the price drop, $40, it's worth it. Only problem is if you don't have a PS4 controller or a PS3 controller already, you need to buy one of those. So add that price on. And if you don't have a memory card and you plan on using this quite a bit, get a memory card. That could cost you like $20, 30, 40, depends how much you get. 80 even if you want the 64 gig. So that kind of sucks, and that adds on price to the console. But by itself, $40 for this thing is incredible. So I think it deserves to have a nice look. If you wanna, buy it and try it out, it's really nice. So thanks for watching, guys. There'll be more reviews coming your way. Arcade stick stuff and maybe some more like console stuff like this. I'm not quite sure yet, but make sure to subscribe for more. And of course, watch our Let's Plays. They're funny. So we'll see you guys later.